we're in the game. All right, let's pick this up. Getting these UVs in, man. I was live on my other joint, but right now it's post-workout, so you know we could talk about some things. I get a lot of questions all the time about food, tips, and stuff like that. This is like in my workout mode, you know what I mean? And the other, you know, channel I could just mention a few things that, you know, people probably not too much aware of. But on this one, yeah, we had to come for you. Because, you know, we got a lot of health gurus and shit, a lot of people who look the part, you know what I mean? So you can look the part and people, you know, have a tendency to believe people who look the part. And then sometimes some people look the part of another different way, like a shaman, and don't really have the cut up athletics look. And, you know, people still listen to them. And people listen to them, they use that part to be the look. So it's marketing. There's a lot of little things going on in the world. Well, let me go ahead and get a little bit of this sun real fast. I got to get some on my eyeballs. I got, you know, people finna probably try to walk over here. It's not every day you see a brother sitting outside in the lava rock and shit. Just naked. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I'm so damn come over here. That's it. They need to implement the six foot rule again, man, to make people be conscious of not being in the areas and shit, man. Golly. Cause I know if I see somebody in the area, I ain't gonna want to go over there. Shit. Unless I thought it was my area, but other than that, I still. Oh yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about, man. A lot of things to talk about. People trying to pick up. Trying to pick up on what's really popping in the world today. You know, my post-workout vibes usually be if I ain't gotta go work somewhere, you know what I mean? Usually I work out and then go to work or something. Depending on the type of job that I did, it's working. This is a calm ass job. I ain't gotta do much and shit, cooking or something like that. I'll work out. Funny business out there. Be careful. I'm not trying to bring dudes down. Boy, that sun feeling good, man. It's making me sweat, which is a good thing. You know, your kidneys is filtering a little something, and you got your skin as another filter of the body. It means it's doing what it's due. Man, and the sun shining on the mud. That's what they don't want. Hence, that's why they do all the cloud covering and shit, so you can't get the sun, so you can't feed your daggone body and shit. I don't even want your sun gazing. So I didn't want you to wear sunglasses to block the UV and shit. Look, we looking right at the sun. Look, bam. I gotta squint down a little bit. This is like 2:30 sun right here. 2:40 sun. Whatever time it is, it's right afternoon. I know that one. High peak. The time that they're most afraid to tell you the warnings. We got the UVs hitting on the eyeballs and irises and shit. You know, it's feeding your spirit. All that good stuff, which is a good thing. They kind of make life a little stressful than what it is, man. It's a lot of wars going on, and it's war going on, a lot of just all kind of shit. It seems like certain entities function in chaos. Hey, what's happening? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more in a second. But yeah, you know, post-workout vibes is you know, you're pretty much striving to cultivate the happiness, make your own little sauna area and stuff. You know, I gotta wait for the water to fill up in there before I can jump in. It'll be filled up in a little bit though. You know, chill out, eat your fruit after the workout. You know, feel good. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, nutrition, sweat when you're working out. That moves the lymph. These are just natural things you're supposed to know. I did chest today too, man. I did my little chest and we ain't made no meat, man. We been eating straight up fruits, berries, and melons, big dog. Hey, what's happening? Y'all for joining the chat. What's happening? That's pretty much what we do, and we don't even eat it in the daytime. Like, if I really could afford fruit all day, I'll eat grapes in the daytime. But right now, I figured it out. I eat right around this time, after the little sun gazing, I'm gonna pull out something real fast. I'm gonna show you one of the secrets And this right here is the truth. You have to get accustomed to it. But bam, I'm gonna eat this nut jumper right now. Bam! Nah, it's ginger. Woo, boy. This right here had you right too. It curbs the appetite. I haven't even been taking no green tea because I ain't doing the cut up thing right now. Once I get the cut up thing going, I'm gonna get the green tea. We're gonna be hitting it off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dougie Dub wanted to say, hey, what's happening? You know, you was coming up like that. I was over here trying to what you call it. Isn't that a monster? It's a monster. Appreciate it. You know, but yeah, we keeping it like on a more, you know, how we supposed to be. You know, on a more moral and virtual level. Because nowadays, man, I mean, you know, when people talk about semen retention and stuff and the body and all of this, it can kind of make you want to, you know, do that to get sexy and powerful and get more women and stuff. And it's really not the case. Because as you really do semen retention, you're not really thinking about all that. You actually you're really going more within into your own self. You're more able to deal with your own thoughts and your spirit and your personality. You're kind of cultivating that. Your happiness. It's not that you're being selfish. You just know how much energy to put into others after you put in yourself. Then whatever's left over, you can definitely give. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's important. Because there's not too many people. We're not living in a world where everybody gives love right now. You know, we're getting to that point where we can get that love, but we got to go through all this hell in order to come out right. But yeah, ginger. But I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add in that green tea because we're gonna rip up, man. We can see the little strides. I got fat on me right now, but we're gonna get the little strides going on as soon as we start doing the rip up thing. Right now, I'm eating a little bit of bread, something that has some fat in it, like some peanuts. So that has a little fat in it. So I'm able to gain some weight off of fat, but I use it as like energy. So I can't really keep it on my body that long, which is good. But I ain't been moving. The only thing I've been doing is walking up. My cardio is to the gym. It's like mountains and shit to get through that mall. So basically, love is gratitude. I peel it with these right here. Most High bless me with them. Love it, keep it too. I can eat that. Yeah. I'll hear her pop. What that thing spicy. So by the time the evening time comes, I give me a piece of garlic, 2 or 3 cloves. I like to get the one straight in the center, but you know, 2 or 3 cloves. And on my way to go get some food or whatever, I'll eat those so they can be on an empty stomach. You gotta take your time with garlic. Garlic and ginger, boy, that's the truth. That gets your lymph moving. And then if you jumping rope too, oh man, you're gonna be sweating. This is your 3rd kidney year. This will keep your skin clear and shit. You're pushing all that old lymph inside of you out of you. That's really the trick. Hey, Mosai, it's the bee. What's going on? He said, nothing, man. Just came through. See what's popping. You see the bee? Let me show y'all. Oh, well, you know, so yeah, the more higher up to you, the nature begin to respond to you a lot more. That's true. So don't be nervous if you outside and you're on semen retention and you know what I'm saying, you're high vibing, you're eating the fruits and all that stuff, and you know in the wilderness where it's like deers and shit, and you see a buck come out and look at you like you know, with the antlers, you're like, what the? Don't let it scare you. They just feel your energy. They go about that business. I know I had one happen to me. Big old buck. You wouldn't even know what to do. You just stand there. That mother like he's 7 feet tall and 7, 8 feet tall, man. Big as hell. All right, so I'm very feeling it. Getting this in every day now. So I don't even have to eat that much. That's the thing. You don't want to have to eat too much. I still got fat on me, so I can still go a couple days. I can still go a day without even eating a full meal and shit. And I worked out for 2 hours and shit. Yeah, about an hour and 52 minutes. Love is back up. Okay, y'all. I know I look like a camel and shit. I look like a camel over there. That much hot. You know, you don't need that much ginger, right? But you just get the juices, the fiber parts of this in you, and you can swallow and eat it, and you know you're good. Peace. Hey, then what's happening? And what's it, Valentine? I hope I said it right. It's a Valentine. That's a cool name. I hope I said it right. I hope I said it right, yo. That sun blazing right now. They tried to stop it, but we're getting a good day. It's about daggone time and shit too. You see, I got the whole area to myself. I like the sun. Like some people don't like the sun. I love it. It made me feel good. Ooh. It's swelling me up right now, right in front of y'all, man. You see that shit? You see the veins and shit? I didn't even know I was like that right now. I'm gonna dip my legs today and shit. I'm gonna get them joints. I'm trying to get the sky, you know, the skies. I was trying to get the sun on my thighs and shit without having men running down here on me. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to play it off, acting like they're looking for stones in there, walking all slow like women and shit. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Don't be doing that. I'm about to say hating already, so now I can look. I said, yeah, Wellington. I said it right. Philly Street. What's happening? Hey, it's Zingo. I hope I said it right. Serengo. What's good? What's good? Uh-oh, somebody coming through. Gotta make sure I watch my back. Motherfuckers know I be down here and shit. Serengo. What's happening? It says, Raquel, what's happening? I don't know if you're in the game now, man, but I hope you at least you see that. And man, hey, all right. I got some pistachios, but I'm not gonna eat them. They was already open. People try to give me stuff that's open, man. I kind of be like, I don't know, man. I can't be really eating that shit. I'm gonna get that to the thugs. And plus, it's fattening too. You don't want to do all that. Yeah, we got this point here. And so, yeah, we're not really putting together no concoctions to try to sell a person too, man. Not right now. If we're gonna sell some things, it's gonna be something worth getting. And you can appreciate that it came from self. You know? And we got our own ideas of too what we're gonna do if we do sell these things. And it's gonna be, it's gonna be appreciated. Because people's trying to do their move. I'm gonna let them make their little moves because they gotta wait to see what's next. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, what's next? You know, so we're gonna let them make their moves. You know, we're dealing with semen retention and, you know, moving our lymphs. That's the main focus. Moving our lymph. You know, we already know if we clean the lymph up, that's what cleans, you know, the blood up. So we want to make sure we do that. Constant detoxing regularly. That's like a regular thing. So we know if we clean the lymph up, the blood gonna get cleaned up because we're eating right for the lymph to get the moving. So the blood's gonna be clean anyway. You ain't gotta worry about getting a whole bunch of blood work and shit and getting nervous and having somebody giving you some false information or whatever, because whatever, we don't know. We're not like, what they call the people that go to the hospital all the time? I don't know, but we're not that. Ain't that right, Mosai? We're not that. You know what I'm saying? We're about healing and prevention. You know, if your kidneys is plugged up, eat some grapes. You ain't gotta worry about going online and ordering this little patch thing they got and tell you to move and break down the shit thing with some fancy ass words about you got this and this and inside your kidneys are doing this and this. I'm trying to find little ways to say you shit. No, eat some grapes for about 2-3 days. You ain't even gotta go a whole 7 days. 2 days, maybe 3 days. 1 day, really. Shit, you ain't never had grapes the whole day. You don't know what you'll do. Your body's so damn smart. Do that. Next thing you know, your kidneys get the filter. I'm going to show you what kidneys filtering is supposed to look like too. You'll know the difference. Then you'll be happy as hell because you have to see for yourself. We're trying to get to see for yourself. They don't want you to see for yourself. They don't want you to be like, they don't want you to be nervous and shit. You know, you can correct a lot of things. The kidneys will give you a lot of good warnings. You know what I'm talking about them? But the kidneys do give you a lot of good warnings. Little pains. You know, it's not that's not going to be chronic right away. It gives you little warnings that you can correct. And these are the ways to correct it. Eating the fruit, the high citrus fruits, or an astringent fruit like grapes. Berries is for your glands. You want your glands to be doing what they do. They shape like your glands. You eat berries and it enlightens you. High electric energy, man. You ain't gotta worry about buying everybody else shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole saying is you want to learn how to fish for yourself. We had a point where like, nigga, okay, I like that, but let me show me the recipe. Maybe I don't want to buy your bread all the time. Maybe you should show me how to make your bread, and I can put my own twist on my own bread once I get yours and shit. And hence, it just gets better over time. But use the foundation probably to show us. Or maybe you may want to buy somebody's bread, who knows? But show the recipe though. Show the recipe. We with the recipe. We may not be able to, buy the bread, but we may be able to get the ingredients. We got some people, some entitlement issue having people over here. They be entitled. They the only ones traveling the world too, man, when there's war going on. I'm like, God damn, you can't stay home? You ain't got no home. Maritime law. Now they gotta be live and shit. I wanna hear it, I wanna get in my live and shit. I wanna hear it screaming it. But I'm chilling though. Still getting that sun on that. It's more melanin is more than pigmentation. It's in all the cells and shit too. It's a beautiful thing. You don't gotta eat a lot, I'm telling you, man. You don't have to eat. I'm gonna show you. I'm showing you right now. Boy, that ginger, boy. We cool now, though. Me and Ginger cool now. I'm about to get ripped up on them too, boy. Real fast. I got my abs back in the game. Getting that back in the game. I'm gonna show it the right way too, please. Because most time people eating just through cravings. People crave shit. That's all it is. Adrenal gland problem is right above the kidney. That's all. Craving certain things. That's pretty much what it is. We can curb them cravings, right? It's the parasites that make you want to crave shit anyway too. They telling you like, man, go ahead and get that big ass pizza with all the goddamn fillers in it, man. You can make your natural pizza, or you can go get their fillers. Which one you want, huh? Nah. Dougie Dub. Oh damn, they up there. Brother trying to steal my dubs from me and shit. Like, you ain't gotta try to steal the dubs from me. You feed them, they okay. But they just be coming in my hand though. They out there trying to feed them too. Everybody out there trying to feed the dubs. You gotta spend some time with them, man. You gotta spend time with them mugs. You know what I mean? When they say 10,000 hours, you know, animals can feel your energy, B. Especially when you're not on a beastly level. You know, working out at the gym is not a sexual gratification either. It's about getting cool and everything. You talk to people. Some people talk too much in the gym, though. They can talk their workout out. Shit. Before you know it, you talking to a motherfucker that's like a vampire, and you forgot what you about to do next. And now you about to like, damn, why would I talk to this mother that damn long? I don't do that. They be mad at me. I don't talk to them that long. I'm like, hey, you better know to give me a pound and keep it going, man. You know, we here for the time. I ain't wake up just to come here and sit down and look at people. Tell them, man, you got testosterone, damn feather too. Get off the phone, please. Thank you. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Hey, please get off the phone. Thank you. So, yeah, man. We can't flirt with women no more in the gym no more. Let's just... They're trying to stop this message because they know I'm talking about some real shit. I'm saying, man, don't be sexually swole. You shouldn't even be thinking about sex in the gym, man. That makes the blood flow in a whole different direction. Why would you want to think about sex in the gym in the first place? That shit don't even work. I can see it being about taking a girl out or something like that. Y'all gonna go, you know, but the blood is flowing a total different way. You can damn near get sick off doing that shit. Just worry about working out, you know? But people follow people around the gym. I'm in a place where there's like a very entitlement issue where, you know, billionaires go to like a Planet Fitness and shit. They're not going to Lifetime Fitness or nothing like that. You know, that's a different type of, you know, we already know what to expect at those. But when you got a billionaire at a Planet Fitness and shit, they're so entitled to everything. They really think they're at a fucking spa. They can look at you and watch you all day and shit. Falling into the urinal and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mad when you close the door. You know, we're dealing with pedophilia and shit now, man. It's like, look, man, we got to cover up now. Do your part in this game right now by covering up. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we be outside, we have our chests out and shit like that, but man, come on. The loins, even tribes, man, cover their loins up, man. Even tribes cover their loins up. If they got a carrot to cover their shit up, cover it up, man. You can walk around chest naked. I understand. All right? We men, okay? Women like us chest naked. We do it really for women and for us too, because we men. But, you know, it's like that. But when you get to sexual gratifying, man, and not really doing your semen retention work, and you know, you're thinking about business when you're working out, like, you know, whatever your plans is, if you got business you want to make or whatever, stuff like that, then it's not really working. It's like, come on now. I almost fucked you up right there. I know I did. Pardon me, y'all. That's how I eat that ginger, man. That shit started to get the lymph. Everything up in here is like loosening up, which is good. Oh, I got these white men coming over here. They feel entitled to my stuff too, and I'm not talking about the white people in here, but white people that come out here like the tourists, they just walk towards me when they see me and shit. They be with their wives and everything. I'm like, damn. So, but you know, they have their own sexual purposes. It's behind the scenes. I don't know nothing about. But just don't add me in there. That's why I say sexual gratification. Don't add me in there. You know, that's how it is. I'm not mad at gay people in my culture. I tell them like, yo, man, the black men in our culture know already. Like, nigga, you don't go too far, nigga. We'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else is saying like you have to explain to them to not disrespect you and shit. But in the so-called jail or prison system, everybody's separate, and you know better. It's like they don't mix shit. So you know, no. So it's not time to explain something to somebody who has an entitlement issue, who love the lip wrestle. That's not nothing to play. You have a protection on you if a woman, you can't follow a woman in the bathroom. At least a man that need to have enough pullback to not do that to his object of desire. But they kind of let it be, especially in the world that you see with all this sexual gratification going on with the files and shit and pedophilias and what men walking around. They allow you to. They just turned 18-year-old boys, young men walking in the bathroom. You got 40-something, 70-something-year-old men walking with no loincloths on or nothing. This doesn't. Let's like, why would you do that for? You feel that? You walking around home like that? You know what I'm saying? With no loincloth on, in front of your grandkids, You know what I'm saying? So this is to your part to be as noble as you can. You know what I'm saying? I see you outside. I'm sitting in the sun. They go most high. See? You outside in the sun. You know, you see how hot it is. Of course, I'm gonna be chest naked out this point. You know what I'm saying? I just did my chest. You see me doing that? Yeah. I just cracked the walnut the other day. Walnut, man. I put it right there, man. See that? I'm like, I'm joking. But yeah, that's it though. And we eating. Oh yeah, and then when I get to dinner. When the sun goes down, and even when the sun sets, people who's on Ramadan, you know what I'm saying? You should use this time to strengthen yourself, to discipline yourself if you do Ramadan. You know, I can use Ramadan as a strengthening to eat once every 24 hours. My damn self. Oh, I told you they couldn't stay away. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you all that? I told you. They can't help it. Who's the leader and shit? Who's the leader? Who's the leader? Who feels entitled? And who will have an explanation and an excuse? I'm telling you, man, we're in the world, man. With celibate, I make you see all this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you let shit slide because you're sucking. Like, and they think that they smarter than you some way. Like, no, nigga, I know your gratification thing, man. We're here to help you to get up out that shit. That's all. Ain't that right, Turkey, though? You know what I'm saying? Become men again and shit. Produce that testosterone naturally and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. We don't want you to just produce testosterone naturally. That's what you gotta say. Don't you produce testosterone? Like I say, the men in our culture, okay, we know already. They know already. Don't follow them up. But you kind of get disrespected in different places. That's neither here nor there right now, though. The thing is about cultivating your happiness, getting right, and if they drawing up and they what you call it on you, oh well, that's their ass. They gonna be obsessed. They're gonna be obsessed. It's not your problem. You're not trying to entice nobody. Unless it's a woman and you like a woman and you like, hey, I try to pull that woman and shit, but I ain't trying to entice no man. I'm over here chilling. I ain't walking slow, pussyfooting around. Ain't that right, Mosai? Y'all see Mosai? The B? I'm like, nah, we ain't on all that, man. Shit. We ain't there. We're going out with the girl. We getting the girls on the beaches, man. We bring the girls to the beach and we sitting back and we eating fruit, G. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it is. I ain't going to the store getting no damn fruit. And me and men sitting on the beach, you know what I'm saying, eating some food. Not no more. I think that's what the brotherly thing. Oh, brother. Man, thank you. You motherfucker. I just smoke for real now. Look, most I just blessed me with some goddamn with a bag, nigga. Bag, nigga. That's a, I don't even like calling him Caucasian. Sometimes when you see bros, like white bros, that are like cool. I'm talking about like, there's white bros that are like, really? I try to say this shit get 1,000 views and shit. I try to say that to one of the brothers in my, I don't really get too many people disagreeing with me, which is pretty cool. Man, bro, bless me, man. That's nice. I got some weed to smoke. Nigga, I'm happy now. I'm super happy now. Let me pause for a second. Be thankful and grateful. Thank you, Most High, for the blessings you just bestowed upon me, myself, and my family, my life family, and the herb that I got. Yeah, we just got blessed. We just manifested a nice little half zip of some herb, and I ain't had no herb. I needed some herb. He was like, man, I don't have too many people disagree. Everybody can tell the difference in that. We were talking about that so much. It's like, you ain't got nothing else better to do, man. Come on. But I was gonna say this though, real fast. And shit, I was like, I was gonna say something about disagreeing. Somebody said something. Oh damn it. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. But it was about something about disagreeing. But oh yeah, I said something about a bro. I said about white folks. I said, yeah, it's some cool white folks, G. Some cool white folks. That's what I was like. It's some cool white folks, man. And I ain't mad at all of them, but you know, they're dealing with their cluster B too, man. You know what I mean? The ones that I know that are cool is they're different. They don't like nothing that's not genuine. I learned that some white folks that are like been around real niggas and shit, that seen how real niggas, you know, very smart motherfuckers, man. The people they see, they're like, and I'm talking about like ones who rodeos and all of that stuff. These type of people that they've been around, they like them type of black people. They like people, they like the truth. It's like, that nigga's the truth. You know what I mean? They like the time they see the truth. They don't like seeing lying ass niggas and shit. But yeah, white bro came over and hooked me up and shit. So I don't be mad at all white folks. And I know when it's a bribery and shit. We know what bribery is in America, man. Alright? If you're traveling around the world and you know what bribery, you know what bribery from Africa, you know people, the police will bribe your ass. Shit. They'll try to bribe you. For what? I don't know. Maybe because you're smiling, look like you're having a good time and shit. He can smile. He must got some money. But anyways, though. All right. I think I'm finna wrap it up. I'll be trying to do like 30 minutes popping off for real. And for the real serious ones who really want one-on-ones to talk, we're going to talk. We want real workout sessions. We're going to do like real group sessions. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the men who just want to maintain something, not just like you want to be extra hella, so you want to have something right. Actually, right way, G. I'm sure you're the right exact way. You ain't gonna have to waste no goddamn on time, man. But some of these people, you waste too much time, and you don't want to do all that. You just want to get in. If you got the drive to get in and work out within an hour and a half, shoot for about an hour and a half. You know, an hour and 15 minutes with cardio, a little over. Because as you grow, you're going to want to work out a little bit more. You're a man, so you're going to produce more testosterone if you're not wasting your life. So, an hour and a half, you know. So, for those who want to do that, we do one-on-ones on that way. And you already got the drive to work out. That's cool. You know, you already know. All you need is like little tweaks here and there. Like, damn, I want to know what else do I need? Because people ask me, like, man, they'll tell me, I heard you talking, over talking, you said something about this, and then I say, yeah, it's citrulline. I was talking to a brother, people be listening and shit, and I tell them, like, yo, man, just get you some citrulline, and they're like, how much? I say, man, you got to do about, don't do what they say on there, you got to do, if it says 3 grams, do 6 grams, 6 to maybe 8. They got that in a lot of pre-workouts now, because they know that's the secret. We already figured that shit out years ago, man, you know what I'm saying? To the point when I couldn't even afford citrulline. We was eating watermelon. I was already eating watermelon. Everybody started doing watermelon. Watermelon, I think I ate so much, I still got the watermelon in it. That's how much watermelon nigga ate, man. You know, that citrulline been in me since I was a child. Ain't that right, Thuggy Dub? You know what I'm saying? Citrulline been in me since I was a baby, eating watermelon all the goddamn on time. So as I grew, that watermelon and that citrulline grew me too. So the citrulline been in me since I was eating watermelon as a child. That's what naturally make a nigga like, you know, like this. Like I'm not on steroids. I have to go like this. See how calm it is? But if I go like this, it seems like I'm on an anabolic steroid, but I ain't. You know what I mean? Your body ain't supposed to look all crazy and shit. But to get that 3D look, Yeah, we know little tweaks, you know, what to do. Little workout tweaks, little meal tweaks, little this say, yeah. So we producing testosterone naturally. You see, they try the whole roof. So we ain't gotta really worry about taking subs for testosterone after busting one or something like that. But if you do take testosterone as a sub, it's cool to take it on and off, because you'll get high that your magnetic attraction will be so everybody will see your glow. You can take it, it's cool. There's foods that has testosterone that you don't really got to worry about taking they sup. And I'll show you how to do that too, because you can get testosterone in a lot of foods and herbs and barks. And this is what helps with your semen retention too, because it like boosts it like times 1,000 damn near and shit. You'll notice your testosterone is boosted by just the looks on your faces and then your skin and how people look at you. You have a glow to you. People see the testosterone in you. Women see it, really, and other men see it too. Your testosterone gives you, it brightens your aura as a man. It's like a lion's mane as a man, though. Like, you'll see an extra-ness about him. You'll see the difference between him and a woman. Even though she's got her thing going on, but she don't have testosterone. She don't have no lion's mane, but she's still a lion. You know what I'm saying? So yours is that testosterone. And so you want to build this up all day. This is what gives you that. This is what gives you that natural collagen look, that high cheekbones and shit like that, keeping you nice and smooth, man. And highly, if you can have great judgment, mental, emotional stability, testosterone does with all that. Healing, running, not getting tired, not being hungry as often, not being lackadaisical. Testosterone, you know, it's important for you to build that up. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm trying to wait to the 5-minute mark, man. But we are, it's only popping like hot butter pop. I was gonna go to my little spot. But yeah, so then I gotta get some water. But right now, you know, we've still been cool because I've been eating fruit. We got the H3O, so I ain't really thirsty, you know. And I got electrolytes in me. So the only thing we may sell is like electrolytes, but I want to show you how to get real electrolytes too. So you ain't gotta really buy it unless you just want to support. We're only gonna have things that's needed if you really want to support, you know. Be like, yo, I got this from Godbody, so, you know, for the whole little tribe and shit for everybody. So whether it's like, but we're striving to link up the farms with everyone. So anyone who has a farm that you know about, we can link up the sales, and so you can order from a certain site, and boom, you get your farm, you know, shit from the farm who's doing some planting, brother or sister or the family who got farms. We're gonna order straight from those farms. This is what we're doing to get into in the future, where we're just ordering straight from our people, or from the ones I know, you know what I'm saying? Straight from farm sources. And I'll show where we got it from, what the fruit is, and how I got it from. And hopefully down the line, I could be able to go to those brothers' farms and sisters' farms, and I could be able to show the process of how the shit's made. And in the future, getting our own, encouraging our own ranch and farm, and getting cloth, and, you know, having our own llamas and sheep and pockets and shit like that. True health, man. Like, there's people who got farms and shit like that, but they're doing it for, you know, commercial purposes. And we can do ours for commercial purposes, but for the main purpose is for natural healing and atonement. Supernatural healing and atonement, you know? And where you can have a place to come to and sit back and relax and see farm life, you know? Yeah, but, you know, relax the sun gaze and get out and hike and sleep on the earth and stuff like that. You just volunteer on the farm. But yeah, with that being said, we already up at that 35-minute mark. I love y'all. Thanks for jumping up in here. Respect to Valentine. Respect to Philly Street. Respect to Hayden for coming up in here. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit back, relax, and, you know, chill out before sunset and get my meal in. I eat right after the sunset. Sabbath's coming up in a few days. I do participate in Sabbath, but true Sabbath is dealing with the cosmology, so I deal with that, the true cosmology. So I do Sabbath on one of the 4 sacred days of the moons, where I rest and I don't work out, don't do nothing but just pamper myself and, you know, do what it do, getting the massage and lay back and, you know, not eating and just fasting and allowing myself to connect with them all highest and be by myself and recharge. That works. It helps for a lot. And that help a lot of people if they do that too, and not just be on their Sabbath. But that's neither here nor there. This live, we'll talk about that another time. But with that being said, I love y'all. Thanks for joining in. We gotta put it together. We're not up peace, that's victory, but we like this, just peace, love, you know what I mean? Get out there. If you see the sun for 5 minutes, get out there. You do some sun gaze on, Once it hit them eyes, it gets down to the kidneys, get them kidneys to filtering. That's what they do, you know. The sun helps for all of this shit, and it gets us sweating. We want it. We want to move that lymph. No stagnant lymph. All right. I love y'all, and we'll build with you in the next one. Peace. Get your fruits, berries, and your melons in, and don't spill your seed. All right. I love y'all, man. Peace.